Hey, let's go. It's me and Liberty Dragon, y'all. We got a quick subject we want to hit y'all with. Andrew Tate.
Top G.
Hey, bro, let's go. Liberty Dragon's a big fan of Andrew Tate. He's gonna break down the whole situation, bro. Andrew Tate, they say he's the most Googled man in America. I don't know if that's true, but
It is.
Liberty Dragon's finna give us the rundown on Andrew Tate, bro. What's the whole situation with Andrew Tate? They took him away with the handcuffs. You've been covering this pretty, you've been covering this for a while already, bro. The whole Andrew Tate saga. You know, you're a big fan of his. Give us a quick rundown. Who is Andrew Tate? For those that might not know exactly who it is, quick rundown, Liberty Dragon.
Andrew Tate, self-made billionaire, somebody who came from absolutely nothing, a four-time kickboxing champion, son of Emery Tate, a world chess champion, you know what I'm saying, one of the smartest people. He grew up poor, an inspiration. Now he's 36, an accumulation of everything that he learned in his life, and now he's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? A real inspiration, an inspiration to man, a father figure to those who didn't learn what they needed to learn. Like me, my father failed me, you know what I'm saying? Didn't teach me what I needed to know. And now I have a great masculine figure to show me how to truly be a man and how to improve my life and be the best I possibly can, be the strongest I could possibly be, and how to glitch out of the matrix and leave the slave class.
Man, let's go. He got me interested. Okay, so recently, as of late, he's been seen and documented being arrested in Romania. Give us the rundown on that, bro. Romania, he gets arrested. Talk about that real quick.
Man, well, first of all, he already, you know what I'm saying, got quote unquote arrested before. Back in April, they said he's a human trafficker, but there's his ex that came out, you know what I'm saying, that lived with him for years, that just came out and said he would have never done anything of the sort. She knows him. She's lived with him for several years.
She basically gave a testimony or backed him up on his character, barely, right?
It's character assassination. That's exactly what it is. Just like what they try to do with Trump. They're trying to do with my boy Andrew Tate, the most Googled person of 2022, because he's trying to help us escape the matrix. And let me just talk a little bit about the case. Back in April, you know what I'm saying, some girl flew out from the U.S. She flew all the way to go chill with the Tates. You know what she was doing. That's fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying, top G's. She want to go chill with the top G's. But her boyfriend saw her on a video she came out to fly with Tristan Tate, brother of Andrew Tate, and he saw her there. And so he, I guess he was a fan of the Tates, and then he called and was like, "Oh, baby, what are you doing, Snookums? Why are you there?" And she's feed him a load of bull. "Oh, no, I got kidnapped. I'm here against my will." She's on camera, smiling. She was on CCTV. Even the Romanian police said that they saw the CCTV footage. They saw her going out there to grab a pizza box, to go back in there. She's smiling. She's laughing, having a good time. But the boyfriend believed her. Bro, I'm sorry, but these hoes lie. These bitches lie. Let's just be honest, okay? People lie.
But why did they arrest him then, bro, if they had this evidence?
They arrested him because he called the United States Embassy of Romania and said that she had got kidnapped. So then they went and they investigated, and they broke in and they took all of his camera footage. They took everything, and then that's how it happened. False allegations. Of course, it's the Matrix strikes back, attacks back for somebody who's trying to free so many minds from the slave class. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is the Morpheus. We're living in the Matrix, and this is the Morpheus. Now we got to find out who's Neo. Who's Neo? That's the Morpheus.
So real quick, Lib, what are the updates on the case? Is the dude beating it? He's arrested for human trafficking. Is he out of jail? What are the updates right now?
Well, they're keeping him. The judge just said that they're going to keep him in Romanian jail for 30 more days. Yeah, I guess the system's a little bit different, but they ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lawyer gave an update. You know what I'm saying? He's confident, of course, because he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Why would he even have to do that? You know what I'm saying? He's a billionaire. He don't need to do that because he's a top G. People want to go chill with him. He don't need to do that. He don't need the money. And he knows better. Just like his cousin just came out and talked about it. You know what I'm saying? He knows better. He knows that they're on his ass because of what he's been saying. He knows better than to do any kind of shenanigans of the sort. There's no evidence.
Okay.
It's a load of bullocks. and they're just trying to lie on my boy and do anything that they can to, one, damage reputation, just like they try to do with our boy Trumpykins, and two, you know what I'm saying, put him away and stop his message. But guess what? It's not going to work. Hashtag free Top G, y'all. I stand with Andrew Tate because Andrew Tate stands with us. Period.
Real quick, Lib, I saw something very eerie, and they had it was floating on the internet of him basically predicting his arrest and downfall. What was he saying, bro? Basically, that he thought that this might happen to him, or can you expound upon, him predicting a lot of this?
Of course, he said that we get 3 strikes. He said first, they try to cancel you. And then he came out, he said the only reason he was so upset about being canceled is because he lost his first strike. Second, they arrest you and try to frame you for something that you didn't do. And if that doesn't work, then they kill you.
What?
And he predicted this. That's what he said, you know what I'm saying? And it is very eerie, you know what I'm saying? All I got to say is I stand with Top G. They're coming after him because he's trying to help men around the world. You know what I'm saying? And they say, oh, he's a misogynist. He hates women. He said women are the most beautiful creature on the planet. They deserve to be looked after, taken care of, and, you know what I'm saying, protected. Does that sound like a misogynist to you? And for all the women who know me, you can look at the stream. I had 2 queens. I brought them on. You can look at all the interactions I had with women. And I love Top G. I've never disrespected any women. I've treated women with the utmost respect. And some people don't deserve the utmost respect, but that's all humans, men and women. He tells men not to be losers or bums, and he tells women not to be hoes. That's it, period. He comes after everybody. He wants to help everybody improve. You know what I'm saying? He's not a misogynist. He doesn't hate women. He's not a human trafficker. He's Morpheus, freeing minds from the Matrix, and he's an amazing male role model for those who didn't have a good father or didn't have a father at all. And I'm very appreciative for him helping me become a better man, a stronger man, and to help free myself from the slave class, which I'm in the process of doing.
What's up with his brother, bro? I heard them kind of dogging him out that his brother's kind of a leech on or a fake Tate. I mean, your thoughts on his brother? I'm just interested in that.
No, I don't know why they would say that. His brother's a real G too. You know what I'm saying? They both work together. And I remember I watched the store that him and his brother, they were working together, and his brother was working the job. Well, Andrew, he became a 4-time world kickboxing champion.
Wow.
And well, his brother said, you know what? Tristan Tate said, I'll work the job. You don't worry about it. You focus on your kickboxing career. You do what you need to do, and I'll work the job. So they've worked together. They come up together. I wish that is like something to look up to, a brotherhood that we can all aspire to. You know what I'm saying? And also, they gave a story. They told a story, and it's aspirational. Talking about how they used to go they used to eat something called flavor. You know what I'm saying? They were so poor and so broke, they used to eat something called flavor because that was the only way that they could bring flavor to the dish. It was frozen peas with rice, with pinto beans because they needed a protein. They were training, and sometimes with minced beef. And they said if they were rich enough, they would have hot sauce, and they would make big tubs of it, and they would dole it out throughout the whole week. And sometimes they would drive an hour away. They would sit at a KFC. This is why they go to KFC on Tristan Tate. The brothers, every time on his birthday, they eat KFC because they remember that they used to have to go to a KFC. They'd sit there, and the people who would leave the buckets on the table, they would wait until they leave the buckets, and they'd go in there, and they'd pick out the pieces of chicken that were not eaten, and they would bring it. They would stay there all day. They would collect 30, 40 pieces, and they would bring it back, and they would cut it into little pieces, and they would freeze it, and that's how they would have protein for the week.
Wow.
Because they were training. They needed protein, but they didn't give up. They didn't give in. They didn't make excuses for themselves. They took accountability. They took responsibility, and look where they are now. Self-made, truly self-made billionaire bosses.
Wow. I'll give them props. Before we end this segment, Lib, you want to say anything else about the Tates or Andrew Tate and the situation with him in Romania? Final words on Tate. Go ahead.
Man, all I got to say is that's my boy. Free Top G. I stand with my boy. There's no evidence that he's guilty of what happened to innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely no evidence of him doing what they're accusing him of doing. You know what I'm saying? All of his girlfriends have come out in support of him. You know, it's just a big joke. It's a farce. It's a Matrix attacking Morpheus, and they don't want people to free their minds. They don't want people to do better, and they want men to turn into women. They want women to turn into men, and they don't want men to be strong, because then if we're strong, we'll stand up against their corruption and their tyranny, and that is what they don't want. I stand with my boy, and for all the haters, what color is your Bugatti? Okay.
Hey,
I'll tell you what color my Bugatti is next year, okay? I'll tell you.
And with that, y'all, thank y'all for watching. That's in defense of Andrew Tate, my boy, Liberty Dragon. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it. We're out.